Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we're going to show you how to remove and reinstall the door panel, inside door panel, front door panel on this 1998 Jetta GL model. It has manual windows. The only tools you'll need a small flat blade screwdriver, a small Phillips screwdriver, a regular Phillips screwdriver, as well as a T10 Torx screwdriver.
Remove your door panel. You're going to start by, there's a small ring down here around at the base of your window crank. If you have manual windows, push the ring towards the bottom of the crank and the crank comes off. You can see that ring just locks on like that. Okay, and actually relock it to put it back together. And then this knob actually pulls off. Pull it quite firmly. Okay, that pulls off. And then small flat blade screwdriver. Carefully pry out your speaker grill. Pull that off. Okay, pry out on the bottom of this triangle, and then work your screwdriver in and pull and pry firmly. And release the triangle. And once it comes off, you're going to have to get these plastic grommets off of this, and then push the little legs back in and remount them into the holes. And the larger one, and the smaller ones. And the smaller one's always a little harder to get off. Sometimes I was successful getting that grown off, but I actually just broke that smaller pin. Not the best thing, but this will go back together even without that smaller pin. It has two tabs down here and the larger tab there. Okay. Then the next thing is you can start back here with a screwdriver, or from down here, and start working this loose here. Okay, best thing, right in from there. Okay, and pull on this whole plastic bezel. Comes off. Okay, now you've got a small Phillips screw here you want to remove. Okay, two larger Phillips screws, one there and one right in there. Okay, and then there's the 4 Phillips screws around your speaker you want to remove. And then there are 6 T10 screws around the perimeter. One here, one further down. There are 2 underneath. Let's see, one in the front, one towards the rear. And then again 2 in the back here. And you'll also want to take and remove your lock knob. Okay, to remove the Torx screws around the outer edge, you need a T10 Torx Driver. I've got the style that fits on a ratchet, because these are usually a little hard to get to.
Okay, so I start up in the front with the ratchet and socket to get those front ones out, and then you'll see I kind of switch to a screwdriver style handle with that T10 Torx bit and take the other 4 out.
Okay, now a small screwdriver for this screw up here. regular screwdriver for the rest of the screws.
Okay, and again, I'm going to use a little bit of fast forward here as I take all those Phillips screws out.
You need to pull the top out as well, and the screws that are kind of staying there will come out. And pull it off your door lock. And your door lock is just connected right here. Just squeeze and pull down. It comes off. Okay. Begin putting the door panel back together. Make sure your little security lights back up in there. Get the lock stud or rod up through. Pull it out. And top goes in. Make sure it's all in flush. Okay. Small screw right up here.
Okay, I'm just going to fast forward and commentate as I go through the two screws that hold the door pull in place. Put those in. Then the speaker has a small round pin at the bottom and a square peg at the top. Make sure you line those up properly on the speaker. Put the speaker back in place and the 4 screws back in place. Okay, then put the speaker grill back in place. Put your window crank back in place. The trim around the door handle, put that back in place. The knob for the mirror back in place. The triangle for the top back in place. And then the 6 screws, the T10 screws that hold the door panel on the perimeter. Start those in place first and then tighten those up and you're all set. And also don't forget to put that lock knob back on. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1aauto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.